Today is my Virgo miracle baby's 21st birthday, and it's also the day she died 3 separate times. And I've got to tell y'all this story. As a psychic medium, yes, I had an inkling something was going to go wrong. But even knowing things, you can't change the future. So I went in, the C-section went fine. I was in recovery, and my husband comes in and says, they've put the baby on a little bit of oxygen, no big deal. But I knew that was the beginning. Now, we were in a small southern town, and they didn't even have a NICU. And it becomes apparent that she's going to need to be transferred. And the nurses kept saying, let us bring the baby to you so you can tell her goodbye before she leaves. And in my gut, what I felt like was they wanted me to tell her goodbye forever. So I refused. I wouldn't let them. I mean, it came to the point where my husband actually had to get a little rude with the staff and stand up for me. Well, just so happens that at the very moment they had planned to bring her to me, she completely flatlines. She had 2 fully collapsed lungs, and they had, in this little small hospital where they were not equipped, to do emergency surgery to insert tubes to reinflate her lungs. My husband was in the room. He watched her go from blue to gray. And they worked on her and worked on her, and they simply would not call time of death because she was a newborn. Her dad's in the room. All of the staff were drenched in sweat, red in the face. And my husband dropped to his knees, and he prayed, and he was desperate for any help. And after a few minutes, opened his eyes to her being fully pink and breathing again. It's a miracle. I mean, that's all there is to it. So they had to open every door in the hospital to run her from there to the ambulance. And on the way to the hospital, she flatlines again. They get her back. They eventually do make it to the NICU hospital, and she goes down one more time, and they bring her back. She stayed in the NICU only a week. She has no lingering side effects, never had an issue from it. And every day I was apart from her because I had to recuperate from a C-section for all of a week before I was allowed to travel to get to her. But she has done more in her lifetime to assure me of life after death, life before life, and the connection that we have with our soul families and with our own higher self and our intuition. Had I not listened to my gut instincts and caved to what I know were well-meaning people who wanted me to just have some closure, she wouldn't be here today. But she is. She's 21, and I love you. Happy birthday.